I'd like to start off with the same free advice I gave the former CEOs that appeared before the committee in February, which is, and as someone who appreciates the industry as a whole from the state of New Jersey, but either you come to the table with real solutions to help patients in terms of the costs, or you'll find a legislative response that you won't care for. So I really urge you to be part of the solution at the end of the day, or you will find a legislative response you don't care for. Having said that, so there are widespread reports that PBMs engage in spread pricing, especially for generic drugs, where they pay the pharmacy one price, but turn around and charge their clients several times the price the pharmacy received. So let me tell you how this little game seems to me. It's like asking your mom for $10 to buy a T-shirt that costs $8 and giving the seller only $7 and keeping the rest for yourself. So have any of you here today ever engaged in that practice? Just go down the line and give me an answer, yes or no.
We provide our clients with a lot of options on how to pay for their pharmacy benefit, and spread pricing is one of those options.
So the answer to that is yes. Next, Mr. Rice. Could you put your microphone on?
Sorry, Senator. Yes, we provide our clients with options, which include spread pricing.
Dr. Fleming.
For our, Senator, thank you. For our 8.4 million Part D members, absolutely no, never. For our commercial fully insured members, no. And for our limited self-funded block of business, we do offer that option. That's about 200,000 members.
Mr. Prince.
Senator, we do not do it in the Medicare program. In the commercial and Medicaid market, it's a client choice about how they want to offer, how to pay for our services. 99% of the time, we actually offer the solution either way, and the client chooses how they want to pay for our services.
So, Senator, in our model, we are focused on creating savings for our plans and not margins. We do not engage in spread pricing as a part of our business model.
So, what's the difference between the rebates you negotiate? Let me ask this of Mr. Prince and Mr. Miller. Are the rebates you negotiate from pharmaceutical companies and the separate administrative fees that you charge the same companies? Mr. Prince.
So in the Medicare program, we only collect a fixed rebate from pharmaceutical manufacturers and pass 100% on. We do not have an administrative fee in the Medicare market or the Medicaid market. Those markets we have just fixed discounts that we pass on. In the commercial market, we do have an administrative fee that is disclosed to our client, and that's for clinical services.
Mr. Miller.
So in Medicare, as you know, all the fees pass back to the government. In the commercial marketplace, we give our plans options as to how they want to pay us. Many of them take all the rebates and the administrative fees. Some choose to let us keep a portion.
Are these administrative fees based on list price like the rebates? Just give me a simple yes or no.
The administrative fee is usually a fixed fee, not based on the rebates, and it's for service.
Are they based on the list price?
Are they based on the list price? I would have. I believe that there is options to base it on the list price or to have a flat fee.
Mr. Prince.
Senator, as I said before, the administrative fee is only in the commercial market. They're linked to the services that we offer. Today, they are linked to a percent, but we're open to changing that to a fair market value that's fixed.
Because as the list prices increase, the administrative fees you collect as well increase. Is that not true?
That's why we give our plans the option.
That's why I also give our plans the options of how to pay for our services.
Finally, when a drug company does lower their list price, how long does it take for the patient at the pharmacy counter to see that savings, if ever? Let me give you an example. Last fall, you may have read in the news that the list price for one PCSK9 inhibitor, a cholesterol-lowering drug, went down by 60%. Despite the price's decrease, putting the drug's price below the threshold for specialty tier status, I recently read that PBMs have kept the drug on a specialty tier, which means it is more expensive for Medicare beneficiaries. Going down the line, can you tell me in one or two sentences why a list price cut would not lead to lower prices for consumers? And if you're going to tell me it's the different national codes, then if you get guidance on how to handle this NDC issue, can we expect lower list prices leading to immediate tier changes?
Thanks for the question, Senator. As you know, we were the ones that actually negotiated with that PCSK9 inhibitor company to bring that lower price to the marketplace. And so we definitely believe those prices should be reflected in what the patients pay.
Senator, when those lower list prices result in the lowest net cost for the patient as well as for the plan, then absolutely that's the preferred drug on formulary.
Senator, we like lower list prices, and candidly, had we known that the manufacturer were going to lower its list price or bring an authorized generic to market or bring one of these other things that allow their prices to come down during the formulary setting time for Medicare, which is around this time of the year, in 2018 for this 2019 period, we absolutely would have had that drug on formulary. We absolutely anticipate including those drugs on formulary for the 2020 benefit year.
Senator, we strongly encourage pharmaceutical companies to lower the list price and do that in our discussions with them. We are a strong advocate for making sure we pass on the value of all the discounts we negotiate onto that consumer. That's why last year we expanded that program dramatically. It will serve 9 million people in 2019. We're going to only have new customers that have in 2020 that pass on the consumer discount, all that value to the consumer at the point of sale.
So, Senator, as a PBM focused on driving savings for our plans, we welcome lower list prices as well. When a lower list price drug becomes available, we will assess the net cost effect to our plan as well as the impact of transition across members. And if that drug is the lower net cost, we will prefer that drug and those savings will pass through to the members.